Any of you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, like I was saying, I highly welcome our keynote speaker by name, Ekene Olum, popularly known as Rancho, the Internet. Welcome, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jude. I believe you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, sir.
Yes, yes, I can hear you very well, sir.
So I
Okay.
want to make a short introduction, sharing some stories that triggered this today's discussion. That's a mastery over momentum. Why going deeper it's rushing through in tech. So, first of all, I would like to share the screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Just a small story. So, as I was saying, I have this. Hope you can see my screen, guys. I have Benedicta and Festus Michael. Both of them graduated last month. So, I will use them to set a pace before we dive into today's discussion. They graduated from web design and development. That's the basic program. And their journey sets the tune of tonight's discussion. These guys didn't rush. I made them to understand that they have to get it right by taking the first step to accept that it's a long journey. So they didn't just chase the certificate, all right? They took their time to build a strong foundation, and now they are stepping into tech ecosystem with what? Real skill, not just paper, not just credentials. And that's exactly why tonight's team matters. Mastery over momentum. Why going deeper beats rushing through in tech. So Benedicta and Festus, their story reminds us all that true growth isn't about speed. It's about depth, dedication, and the courage to learn well. Then I have Favor and Shedema, who are currently my data analysis students. They are open to tell me that they are having challenges. And I've been telling them that is a step, is a gradual process, one at a time, bit by bit. They are struggling with SQL queries and some of the practicals we are doing. So I do remind them that it's about patience and persistence. Like one of them will say, I will run a query and it will run in my office. When she goes home and run it, it will not run. And then just to make a joke of it, she was like, so it's like you're using jazz. I say it's not jazz. It's not jazz. If you do it right, it will work. If you didn't put comma, it won't work. If you didn't put full stop where it's supposed to be, it won't work. So it's about patience and consistent, passion, then persistence. Develop resilience in what you are doing. So that's a brief introductory aspect I want to bring in. So over to you, my keynote speaker.
Okay. Good day, everyone. Jude, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Yes,
Okay, I could have loved if everyone will introduce themselves. It could make sense.
Okay.
Like, I would love to know everyone, your name, and what you are currently doing. If you're a student, you just say that you're a student. If you already have any tech skill that you possess, you can also mention that. Just tell us your name, what you're doing currently, and the skills, I mean tech skills or any other skills that you possess or any other position that you possess. Before everyone will start, I will first of all love to introduce myself. My name is Engineer Olum Ekene. I'm a full-time software developer. I'm also a tech evangelist. I go around teaching people, telling people about tech and how they can make money in tech. And sincerely speaking, there's a lot of money in tech. And I'm also a lecturer in a private polytechnic in Imo State, one of the only private polytechnic in Imo State, properly, popularly known as RainTech, Raindrop Institute of Management and Studies. I'm the head of Department of Computer Science right there, managing their ICT unit and also managing the department. And
Mhm.
also, I've built so many applications and I've been in the tech industries for more than 10 years. What I mean, the tech industries and software development, we have been in the banking sector, we have been in educational sector, we have been in health sector, and we are also built for entertainment sector. When I mean entertainment, I'm talking about music and movies, and that is it. And I'm also an investor, the way people used to call it online. I'm also a crypto enthusiastic. I believe in Bitcoin as the future currency that is actually coming about. I specialize more on mobile development because that is where the main cocoa money there. And I'm also a desktop app developer. I build apps that run on Windows and rest of them for over 10 years now. And I would love everybody, every one of you, to tell us your name, what you are doing currently, and also your position or any tech skills that you possess. I don't know, Jude, as the moderator, I believe you could be able to help us when you call someone's name. We will let the person to open his mic and then introduce his or herself. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let me start with Chidalu Victory.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, good
Um,
evening. You're welcome.
my name is Chidalo Olum. I'm into construction company as a secretary and also administrative personnel. Um, also undergoing learning on data analysis and visual assistant.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Is that all, or you have another thing to say?
No, that's all. That's all for now.
Okay. Check is here, Cynthia. Over to you, please.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening, Check is
Good evening. My name is Sheikh Izzy Happiness. Um, I'm recently graduated from ALS Africa on visual assistant, and also I learned a lot, a little about graphic design, not necessarily in depth for now. Yes, and also a full-time nurse midwife, registered nurse midwife. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Abo Sunday, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. This is Agbo Sunday. I am a junior developer, website design and development from the Tech Engineer Associate. I completed the comprehensive web development, development and design of recent. I'm developing myself, so I find it interesting to join the group to further learn the way into the tech industry. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sunday. That's nice. Over to you, Chukwebuka. Ajezu Chukwebuka. Ajezu Chukwebuka. Over to you, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ajay Chukwuka Daniel. I'm a student of Chukwamaka Odumegu University. Yeah, and currently acquiring new skills on tech, which is mobile development, and I'm also a student of Dim Connect. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, Chukwebuka. That's nice. Thank you. You are doing a wonderful job. Next person is Stefan Thomas.
Good evening. My name is Thomas Stefan. I'm a 300 level student at University of Nigeria Nsukka. I'm a full stack developer. I fin yeah, I completed my full stack development course at Tech Engine Software Associates. Currently I'm learning Next.js and 3JS. So yeah.
That's nice, Stefan. Harry, over to you. Harry.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Hariratu Ademo, a mathematics education graduate and currently a data analytics student at Tech Engine Software Associates. Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Harry. So, Esther Haruna, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Haruna Esther. I'm a graduate of cybersecurity from the Air Force Institute of Technology. I'm into business, but I focus mainly on cybersecurity. So I'm trying to expand my knowledge more and more. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Esther. The next person is Ushe Wako. Wako Ushe. Over to you. Wako Ushe, are you there? Wako Ushe, are you there? The next
Oh,
person.
sorry. Good
Okay.
evening. Or I don't know. I don't know? Can I be heard? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. You said what? Okay. So we are doing introduction and the Modesta Major call just
I think
joined
that's all.
us. Can you hear him? I can't hear Ushe. Ushe, you're trying to say something? Please, can anybody hear Ushe?
No, it's not
Okay. As
audible.
as we are as we were discussing, Modesta and Wajoko just joined us. So Modesta, we are doing introduction. So you can introduce yourself, the course you are doing, where you are doing it, and your course of study. Modesta, are you there? Okay. I don't know whether it's network, but we can continue, sir. Since we have like roughly 28 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Jude, the moderator. And I would love to use this opportunity to also thank you for this amazing podcast that you organized. Up to today, I still, when you sent me a message and said, "Sir, will you actually talk in my broadcast?" I was like, wow, I'm so happy. Seeing one of my own actually making wave in the tech industries, it always gives me joy. Because I know you were once a student at Connect, you are even once one of the tutors, or even once one of the people that actually contributed one or two things at the moment. I just want to say you should keep the good work going, Jude. And then to every other person, and to every other person that also made this meeting, I would like to say also made this broadcast a successful one. I also want to thank all of you. Thank you guys. And so because of time,
Thank you very much, sir.
um, okay. Okay, so because of time, I will be rushing because when you send me this message, you said it's going to take 1 hour, 30 minutes. I also told myself I cannot talk 1 hour, 30 minutes. I can't talk for 1 hour, 30 minutes because of, sincerely speaking, in tech industries, it's not about talking. And I will need a permission from you guys or from the moderator if you guys really want me to say the real truth concerning the tech, or if I should just do packaging as you think. But if I'm to say the truth, I would say that tech industries is not about um, talking. It's not about setting broadcasts. There are so many things that has to be there are so many things that has to be done, especially the practical aspects of the tech. So I've been in the industries and I've seen so many people for so many years. They go for so many programs and their life have not changed. They don't even have any tech skills. But if you mention anything concerning tech, they will know it, but they don't have the real actual practical aspects of tech. And that is where I'll be driving out my own topic inside the topic that says why going deeper beast, rushing through in tech. The actual thing about the mastering over momentum, some of the things that you can actually master in order to move deeper, much more deeper in the tech. And the reason why I ask you guys to introduce yourself is let me know exactly the people that I'm talking to. If I'm only talking to students, I'll know how to reshape what I'm going to be saying to fit what they are doing currently. And I was also asking to know if we have people that are already in tech, people that are already making the money out of it, so that I will know how to balance the whole equation. Hmm? So I would say that you guys are trying. I heard over someone that said that he's doing well. I heard the sister that said that he's into cybersecurity. I heard the ones that say graphic design and rest of them. So based on this topic, I think I have to start from talking about how to build a relevant tech career in Africa, solving the real problem for real. Because when I was discussing with Jude, I was telling him that this your topic is really, really amazing. What I mean amazing is really nice because today is all about building. It's all about building. For you to make money in tech, you have to build. And before you even start building, you have to also do what? Learn before you now start building. Because I always say people, you have to learn in order to earn. And that is it. So I will start basically on how to build relevant tech career. Because I noticed that we still have students here who also need a guide on how to build a tech relevant career. Then after that, we'll now come over and talk about why going, the mastering over momentum, why going deeper. Because when we are talking about going deeper into tech, it's not about rushing tech. It's something that you have to calm down and then learn. Because I've seen so many people in my tech hub at Connect. We have a branch whereby we teach people about so many tech programs. I mean, starting from programming, design, cybersecurity, cloud computing, trading, mobile development, web development, database management, name it. Most of all the relevant tech skills. I have a place where we teach people, and I always find out that the problem is that people don't want to bend down and learn. That is the thing. And most of them, they want to rush into. They will even DM me and say, please, is there a program that I can register in your place and learn it for 1 month and I will start making money? People always ask that kind of question. And it's all lies because of they are actually trying to rush through tech, which is not the best answer, which is not the best thing. In tech, you have to come down. And I always tell people that any tech skills that you did not learn when you are in school, trust me, is going to be so hard. If you forget everything I'm going to say today, don't forget this one thing. Just know that for you as a student that is actually here right now, you need to do everything necessary, even if it means financing, whatever that it needs, time, everything to learn everything that you are supposed to learn. At least get the basics of most of all these steps. Then when you finish school and come out, there will now be opportunities out there for you. So I'll be talking on how to build a relevant tech career. It's actually mean what this thing simply means is staying adaptable and continuously learning and aligning your skills with industry demands while avoiding all these obstacles and obstacles, Nigeria, Wahara, and rest of them. You have to stay adaptable. What I mean by staying adaptable simply means that any new thing that you want to take, try as much as you can to understand what that thing is. I'm not saying you should start going deeper inside it. Now, in 2020, we also saw what cryptocurrency did in 2021. How bitcoins and so many coins went up. And so many young guys that started before 2021 made a lot of money because they believe that cryptocurrency is the future of currency and they actually invested in it. The reason is that whatever tech that comes out these days, like in 2023, 2024, 2025, we have a new tech that is actually booming out every single place and is known as AI. So you as a tech person, you have to stay adaptable. At least you have to know what AI is, how to use AI, and then use some of the AI tools Let it not be that you did not develop anything using AI, but at least you can make use of AI. And I keep telling people that AI is not taking away people's job. Last week, I was being invited in COOU by the ACG to talk about AI and tech. And I told them one of the questions they threw out there was that, does that mean that AI is going to take over our jobs, our businesses, and everything? And I told the person, no, that is not the answer. Because of what? People have not actually started adapting to the AI. So there is actually a tech person, whether you are in cybersecurity, whether you are in graphic design, whether you are into web development, in any area that you are, whether tech or not, try as much as you can to know what AI is and how you can start making money out of it. Or how you can eventually start making works much more easier for you. So when we are talking about relevant in building tech career, it also needs continuous learning. You have to keep on learning. You can't stop. I'm telling you, I graduated 2015, 2016, and up to today, I'm still learning. In everywhere I go, I want to learn. In as much as I'm teaching, if I see something that interests me, I move into it. I put my mind, highest within 1 to 2 weeks, I will be able to understand fully what that thing is and study about it and make my own research concerning it. And then we also have aligning your skills with industry demands. When you want to have a relevance in tech career, you have to start listening. That is why it's always good to go for so many programs or join some of all these online broadcasts. Been for so many years. Give you insights of what is going. For us that have been in tech, what we do is that any new tech that comes out, we want to be the first before the whole thing will just cast. And so you have to align your skills with the industry demands. What is actually this industry talking about? What kind of people do we need? What do they need? It's only when you go for most of these conferences that you'll be able to know what they want. Because if you don't go anywhere and you're sitting in your father's house or you're sitting in your place and you're just pressing phone, you will not know. So you need to go around. And most of the people that master tech, you don't see them on social media. I will tell you for free. Most of those guys that are really doing the main work, that are really putting the main oil in Nigeria tech industries, you don't see them online. They don't even have time to bring out ring lights and start talking. But you see one person that will just learn one small thing about tech. They will just put ring light and they will start talking. And that is the one you guys always want to hear because most of them are just doing talking. They will not even tell you how to go about what you're supposed to do. And that is how it actually has to be. So why avoiding obstacles is that you have to start avoiding so many distractions. When you are learning and when you are staying adapted, you have to also focus. You have to know where you are going before you start going there. You cannot just wake up and say, okay, let me just travel. No, you can't do that. Nobody does that. So what you do is that you have already know where you want to go before you start going in. So if you're a student that is here, because most of the questions I keep answering every single day in my office, is that which tech program should I start with? Which tech program should I start with? So with the little time I'm being given, I also want this kind of program to be, how will I put it? I would love it to be um, an understanding program whereby you guys can ask any question. Please. So if I'm saying something and you don't understand it, you can raise up your hand and then ask one or two questions. We can allow that. And I believe some of you know how to do that. If you want to raise your hand, you want to ask a question, you can use the emoji that shows your hand like this. And then I will allow you to also ask your question. And so when you want to move into tech, you have to look at some of all these things, and it's going to help you adapt, continuous learning, align your skills with the industry's demand. What are actually needed? If you're a graphic design, what kind of design do you need? Is it just to create a flyer, or do you have to improve that your graphic design and move into After Effects and start creating advertisements for companies that they will be using in social medias?
So are you there? Can anybody hear him? Can any of you hear him? Because I can't hear him.
No, we are not hearing him. No. I think his network.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let's allow him to gather himself. So, what I will add to what he's saying, just briefly before he continue, is that once is um once is 9:59, that's a minute to 10. I shared a link on the chat. You can go to the chat. If you don't know where to go to the chat, that place are looking like a message emoji. Click there, you will see where I dropped a link so that in case we couldn't meet up with time, we can use that link to continue our discussion. I appreciate all your efforts and your patience. Thank you very much. Over to you, my keynote speaker. Okay. Um, let's allow him. He's trying to gather himself. So let me chip in some little things that matters.
Okay, Jude, I think I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
Please, you guys should pardon me. I think he's, Nigerian network wahala.
Are you there, sir? Because
Yes.
I was telling the son the link I dropped on the chat. Because of time, I dropped a link that we can follow once it's 9:59, so that we can continue because of time. Like people that have questions to ask. There's a backup link I shared on the chat, but we just have 8 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jude, thank you. I think it was my network issue. I was making use of MTN and the network just went out. So I have to quickly switch to outer.
No
So
problem,
please
sir.
pardon me.
No problem.
Eh?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, so I was talking about if you guys have your biro and your pen, so that you'll be able to jot some things down. So the first one there says master the fundamentals. When we are talking about fundamentals, we are talking about the basic things that are in tech. If you're moving into graphic designer, or you want to move into cybersecurity, or you want to be a software developer or software engineer or DevOps, you have to at least master the basics. What are the basics? You just have to know them and you can't run away from it. I have seen so many people that wants to become software engineer. They keep asking me, does that mean I used to hear that on social media that people are saying that AI can develop a full app for somebody. This is where the misinformation always comes through because they always believe that AI is going to eh, develop the whole program and then definitely just send you the app and then you just have to start sharing them. No, I will tell you this is not true. From my 1 year of experience in AI, I'll tell you no AI can build a full applications for you. What those AI does is that they generate codes and give you. And those codes, if you don't understand the fundamentals of those codes, you can't make use of them. That is the reality. It's not that the AI will build a full app and then boom, the app will just come out. You just start sharing them on social media, asking people to download. No, no, what the AI does is to generate code. Let's say, for instance, you are building a chat app and you want is in a situation whereby when somebody send an image, you can open it from your own side. So you can just ask the AI, give me a code that will generate whereby someone can send email and I can receive it. That is what the AI do. The AI will just give you a particular set of code based on his own understanding on the question that you're asking. So sometimes you may even ask a question to the AI, it gives you the wrong answer. So, but if you understand the fundamentals, the basics of any other stuff that you are going into, whether the algorithm, the data structure, the networking, the OS, the database, you have to understand some of all these things around. That is why most of the time people think that in tech industries, computer science are people that are doing well because basically in their year one and in their year two, even throughout their education in school, they are being taught the basic of some of all these things, how to solve a problem, how to start from different ways of solving problems, the mathematical area of the machine learning and the mathematical area of the AI, the linear algebras of graphics, and the AR and the VR and all these things. You just have to master the fundamentals. That is number one. And that fundamentals, you need somewhere you will go to learn it. Even at Dim Connect, currently, we have to pause our online training because we notice that most people are not serious. Sincerely speaking, you will have a training with them, and let's say there are about 10 to 20 persons, and you want to teach them something, and they register for your program online. Only 5 persons will come the first day. The next day, another 5 persons that did not attend yesterday will now come. So they keep on doing that, showing that seriousness, and it cannot help you to build a tech career. You have to be serious and you have to know what you're doing. Yeah? So that is number one. Then the number two is to choose a growth area. Now, that is where the whole questions always come. Choose a growth what area, but you have to stay flexible. sometimes
Wait,
you have to actually stay flexible
wait
when
on,
you are
sir.
choosing your
Sorry,
okay.
sorry for cutting you short. We just have 2 minutes. We can switch over to the link I just dropped now, so we use our time very well because once this end, most of them won't catch up with the link. So let's make use of these 2 minutes to just join this last link I dropped.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So please, guys, let's switch over to the last link. Esther, are you with us? Ignatius, are you with us? Yeah, Harry, are you
Yes,
with us?
yes.
You can join us in the new. I'm talking about those guys that are still on the old. Go to the chat and use. Harry left. Okay.
Yeah, click on in message call or income message. Click on the menu icon and then click on in call message. Jude, you have to inform them how to do that because some of them maybe probably they are not using meeting.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Esther, you can click on that message icon close to that user icon. Ignatius, you can do that too. Okay. We are out of time. Yeah. Esther, are you there? Esther just left. Okay, we send it to her on WhatsApp.
Judah, I think you have to, in the other one, you have to wait so that you will instruct them on how to move to this place.
Okay, that one have just expired. It's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Most of them are here, sir. So you can continue while I chat them. I have them. I have their contact.
Oh, I think I have to start because of time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In case another time you could have just tell me I could have used my own account. It's already subscribed so that it will help us.
Okay, no
We will not
problem.
be moving. And yeah, in case of another time.
No problem. I appreciate.
Yeah.
Sir, can you create? Because I am not understanding what is going on. Okay, your call
No,
is.
the video is going.
Yeah, yeah, okay, continue, sir. We have 56
Okay,
minutes
so
left.
let me continue. Okay. So, just like I said, you have to master the fundamental. The fundamental is that you have to bring out time to study that particular skill that you want to move into. People always ask me, which particular area should I move into? That is where the number two comes in. The number two says, choose a growth area. You have to choose where you are going to start that your test skills. Do you want to move into software industries, whereby you will become a programmer, a developer, creating softwares for industries? If it's that area that you have passion for, you can definitely move to that particular area. But when you move into that area, it doesn't stop you from also touching other areas small, small. You'll be able to, if you're a software developer, you can also at least have a little skills in design. You can also have the basics in network. So, like me, from my own experience, I was first a desktop app developer. Later on, during my IT training, I moved into and started learning networking. And that networking is one of the major things that actually helped me to understand how network flows in a system. And so any other software that I'm building that has to do with internet or everything, I have already fully understand how the whole thing flows. And so that is also what is important particular area to grow. You also have to be flexible a little bit, but you have to choose one and focus in it. If you want to go into graphic design, you go fully deeper into graphics design. So in focusing, we also have AI, machine learning, and data modeling. If you are going into that, you go fully in all the topics that has to do with AI. And when you're doing AI, you don't do only AI. You touch machine learning aspect of it. You touch data analysis aspect of it. You touch model optimization aspect of it. You touch ethical AI aspect of it. So if you're moving to that particular area, you have to touch them deeper. Then we also have, if you're moving into cloud computing and DevOps, you have to move fully into infrastructure as a code, that is Terraform, security, and Kubernetes. If you are moving into system engineering, that is healthcare distributed systems, database, and embedded IoT. I mean, you using Andrunos and all these embedded softwares to do, you move fully checking. Because what I always understand in in tech careers industries, on the growth people normally do. Some people have this thing inside them. I don't know why. When they are learning something and they find out that, let me say, for instance, I'm learning mobile development, and I find out that my friend is doing web design, and the person is making money, already making money. Now, what people always do is that they will leave that their mobile app and switch into web. And that is a very bad way of growing. So the only way you can do that is that when you are finished learning that mobile and you know that you are actually good at it, then you can now switch. But most of them, they will start this one, they will switch. They will enter another one, they will just do small.
Okay, guys, I welcome Stevie Fred that just joined us. So, we are talking about mastery over momentum. Let's allow our keynote speaker to gather himself. So, I believe he's back. And before then, I want to remind us about these two important things in life and in this journey of programming. And there are one is to persist, and another one is to resist. As you are persisting on some things, also try and resist some things. As a developer, as a cyber security expert, as a web designer, whatever you are to persist on some things and at the same time to resist some things. So if you want to scale higher, there are some habits you need to cut off. Most especially as developers, try to rest. Try to find time to rest your brain. Your brain needs a good
Okay,
amount of rest.
Jude,
So let me allow
please, I'm sorry.
let me allow
Um,
our keynote speaker.
Rain is up. Just that I don't know if it's rain that is about to fall, and the whole network is just frustrating me here. I'm even about to switch to Glow. I'm not in my office. Assuming if I'm in my office, I could have used a better network. But I'm at home. So what will happen is let me just continue. I'm sorry, guys. So when you are going into system engineering as well, you have to move into it. The system engineering aspects in tech is that you will start building IoT devices that are connecting fully to systems. If you're moving into that, maybe you are into electrical engineering, and you want to move fully into it, you have to move fully into it. But when you are moving fully into it, also stay flexible, that you can learn other areas of programming to soften things up. And then if you're moving into cybersecurity, you move into it fully. If you're moving into Web3 and blockchain, you have to learn about smart contracts, decentralization, niches, and rest of them. Yeah. Then number three, building what we call building a T-shape skill set. Building a T-shape skill set. In the tech industries, we call it T-shape. I'll give you the reason why it's called a T-shape. The T-shape is actually you going deeper and collaborating with so many people in your journey as you are heading to somewhere. There's a saying that actually say that if you want to succeed, you have to work hard. But if you want to go far, you have to go with a team. That is how T-shape actually is. So you need to learn with people. There was someone that came to my office and said he wanted to learn web undergraduate. So on the process of him trying to register, he found out that some of his classmates are actually doing the training already in my place. He now looked at it and said, I'm a big boy. Why should I not sit with these people? And he started demanding for a personal class. I said, no, you tell me how serious you are and you wanted to learn this. If you want to learn it, you have to learn it where you are learning, you will basically have some competitions around you. So without that competition, you can just be thinking that you're doing well while you're not even doing well. That is the idea. So you have to, even when you are trying to learn something, try to learn it in an environment whereby you have other people that have the same belief like you. So that when you are learning it, you will be able to know if you are doing well or not. But if you are going for all these personal classes online, trust me, you are just wasting your time and you're just wasting your money. I know so many of my friends outside countries today, they are not into tech, but they want to move into tech. So when they are coming, they want me to start teaching them personally online so that they'll be able to get a job outside there. But it have never worked. I'm telling you, for over 5 years, I've been trying to teach people online in order for them to master a particular test skills in a higher momentum. It have never worked. They always give up because they already have what they are doing, and that is it. And because of they are the only person that I'm teaching, they don't have that T-shape set skills that will actually make them to compete with every other person. Eh? And so that is very, very important with those stuff. Then number four is embracing continuous learning without burnout. What it simply means that you have to continuously keep learning. 20% of the rules in embracing continuous learning is spend 20% of your time in learning. We have 24 hours in a day. If you check the 20% of 24 hours, it simply demand that you at least spend up to like 4 hours in that particular stuff that you want to do what you want to learn. And that is what you have to do. But some people, they will show concern that they want to learn something and they cannot even spend 1 hour in their system, but they can spend 4 hours in their phone scrolling through the internet. So most of the times I keep seeing it's actually happening. There's no discipline. The young people of this generation are full of social media thinking, social media everything, social media eating, social media living their life. They all live in social media, which is not good. Most of these things destroy your time that you need as a young person to build yourself. They are destroying you people. Even me, I'm struggling to enter social media sometimes. That's why I tell you guys, the real guys in tech that are making things happen in the practical aspects of tech industries, the real people that are doing it, you don't see them on social media. They don't even have time. So it's the ones that are making noise. Let me just give, for example, Lord. You will see him launching so many apps. It's not the one that is building it. There are guys beyond the background that are doing the main work. Why he's just using his platform to market his own products. That is how the whole thing is. So most of the times I even struggle. Anytime I make mistake to enter social media, I'll be begging myself, come out here. Please. I will not say, let me scroll last. This is the last one I will scroll. Let me scroll the last one. If I scroll again, I will see Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. I say, oh my God, let me just watch the last one, just the last one. I will scroll. Before I will know it, 2 hours just done. And you are stick to your phones, your status, WhatsApp status. You enter WhatsApp status will catch you. You enter TikTok, you see people playing amazing games, doing amazing stuff. You will just stay there. You are not learning. You are not growing. You are just exploring technology, but you are not making use of them. It kills your growth in your tech career. So embrace continuous learning. You have to keep learning. Don't stop. After learning a particular stuff, you have to also go on and also keep learning until you become a pro. Then we have number five, network strategically. In this particular place is that when you are learning something in your tech career, you have to keep networking with people. I keep telling people, even my tutors in my office, I do market them. I will actually send them to a studio. I will pay. I will send them to a studio, tell them I will get a t-shirt for them. Wear this t-shirt, go to a studio, snap a very good picture, post it to your social media, all your social medias, and tell people that you are into this particular stuff. Do you know that most of them, after doing this, spending my own money to market them so that they will learn how to network within the social media and start making money? They are good though, they know what they are doing, they have learned it, they are even teaching other people. When we bring work and give them, they will do excellent work. But they can't network. They can't actually like create a little content and talk about themselves. So I always tell people, all you just have to do is simply have a social media handle. So if you're learning graphic design, keep telling the stories of graphic design about it. Keep telling the stories about it so that one day, if you get any remote work outside the country or inside the country, and they are asking you for an interview and they needed a link to show that you're a graphic designer. It's not all these certificates that you guys are carrying around. No. They will need your social media handle to see if you are a real graphic designer. And most of these interviews, they will have to ask you, how many years of experience do you have? Most people lie. They will just say it's 5 years. 5 years, but show us proof that you have been into tech industries for five years. They have nothing to prove about. Because of what? When they were learning, they were not strategically networking. They are not making content of themselves. But if they want to dance, go to church, they will make content of it. But the main career that you are pursuing to go in, you are not even popularizing it. In the tech industries, we call it, you are not making noise. You have to make noise. That small thing that you know how to do, that small graphic design that you're doing, that cyber security that you're doing, that web development that you are still learning, be posting it in your WhatsApp status. One day, somebody will eventually call you and say, okay, I need a website. Please, can you create something like this? One day, somebody is looking for someone that will create designs. It may not be actually your contact, but your contact, someone that is seeing your status every single day, can network you and give a reference of you to someone else. And that is what we call network strategically. So you have to start making noise. Even if it's one thing that you can do, just put a text, put image, or you're using AI to modify image, make noise about it. Let everybody in your area, let everybody in your school, let everybody in your family know that you are doing that particular stuff. It's very, very important. Then number six, optimize for career capital. Now, tech industries is one of the major place whereby if you want to make millions, you can use small amount of money to start. I keep telling people, see, your laptop is your empire. Your laptop can create an empire to you. If you look at the histories of Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook and Larry Page of Google and Jeff Zuckerberg of Amazon and all these people, they all started just with one system in their school time, and that is all you need. Optimize for a career capital. Most of you think that for you to build a very big software or for you to start making it in tech industry, that you must spend a lot of money. Is a lie. Today, YouTube have proved that otherwise. Anything you want to learn, you can go on YouTube and just learn it. Follow the steps one after the other, and then you are good to go. Just have your system, have your laptop, and then you can start making money. It's real, but you just have to first of all learn. So the area career, in that optimizing your career capital, early career, we have prioritizing prioritizing your learning over salary. In the sense that when you start learning, stop looking at who is going to pay you. Stop looking at it. Stop looking for who is going to pay you. I know you want to make money. Your major idea of going into tech is to make money. But when you are learning, choose more of, how will I put it, volunteering work. Volunteer to create a website for a company. Volunteer to secure a company's database as a cyber security. Volunteer to be creating graphic design for your church members. Volunteer to be creating graphic design for your organizations, for your school, even for your church programs. When the priest did not even have to pay you one naira, you volunteer and you are doing it. That is what we call optimizing your career capital. That is number one inside it. Then number two is mid career. In that particular place, your transition to higher impact roles, that is where your tech lead and architectures and niche of SMEs comes in. In that particular area, you will not start charging small. When somebody needs something, because you have already have so many experiences of volunteers works that you have done. If somebody asks you, are you a graphic designer? You say yes. Can I see what you have built? You send most of all these works that you have created for so many industries. You send it to them. That is how they will believe that you're a graphic designer, and they will give you the work. And when they give you the work, you shouldn't focus on trying to tell them that you know that you're a beginner and you are never a pro. You start bringing yourself up, start bringing your ego. That one graphic designer is 50,000 naira. They will leave you and give that work to somebody else. So that is your mid career. Then in your late career, you have to move into strategy. Strategy in the sense that you have been popularly known. Everybody have known that you're a pro. That is when you will now start charging much. You start bringing big capitals into your career. But when you are starting earlier, forget about money. But that thing, it dey hard people to get it. You see somebody that will start graphic design today, he will start charging one design, one flyer for 25,000. When you give the person the work and pay the 25,000, the person will just do nonsense. And then that person that patronizes you that time will never come back to you. So when you are earlier in your career, calm down, bring yourself down, do most of the voluntarily work, let people know you. Then when you get to your mid career, you start charging small. Then when you get to your late career, there that is when you now start increasing your money, because you know you have experience, you have other works to show that you are a pro. And that is how it all works. The number 7 is future proving. Future proof. This will be the assignment that I'm going to give us today, because most of you keep on asking this question. What actual career, career should I move into? My dear, the answer is choose the one that you have passion for. If you know you have passion for, say, security, move to cyber security. If you know you have passion in building things that makes people to see, move into software development. If you know you have passion for design, making things look so nice and so clean, well organized, move into graphic designs and UI UX design. Don't stop there. So proving is, excuse me, the future proving is that I always tell my students this. In every way I go to speak, I give them this assignment, and I also want to give it to you guys. Whether you're already inside the tech industries, you're already making money, or you're a beginner, or you have not even started at all, I need you to do this. And it's very, 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 very vital. And what are they? Go to any AI tool that you know about. Chat GPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, Copilot, name them, Crook, all of them, all these AI, just go there and ask this one question for me, and also for yourself. Ask the AI and say, which test skill, which test skill will AI not take over in next 30 years? Which tech skill? You can even put your own department. If you're into nursing, you are into business, you are into anything, you can just put that inside the question. If you are into software development, say which tech skills that AI will not take over in next 30 years. AI will just bring all of them out, and then you now have to choose. So I wish and I have time to talk about some other tech skills that AI will not take over, because for me, I already have them. Even there's a new one that is about to come out as AI finishes, because we are going to enjoy AI, the revolution of AI within 3 to 4 years or 5 years. Another tech will come out, boom, and that is it. You can't run away from it. Then that is how most of all the things keep on coming out. So you have to keep adapting, but don't go deeper into the ones that will distract you. Just focus on your major one and be flexible with the rest of them. I believe we understand this. So the key mindset shift here is that if you want to go into programming, it simply means that you have passion for coding and solving problems. If you don't have passion for solving problems, leave programming alone, because in there's a lot of work, and you need to have a lot of patience in order to start making something out of it. I can remember when we were in school, at the year 2013, we were so eager to start building softwares. And it was one of the softwares that we build that actually made us to start our own company. I keep telling people there is money everywhere. You see, even this air that you are breathing, there is money there. It's just the way you think. You have to start changing your mindset. I'm telling you, the air that you are breathing, everywhere you're seeing is full of money. The internet where you are is full of money. It's just that if you're able to have a skill and technology to put a vulcanizer pipe, and pull down the money down to your pocket, and that is what it is. The money that you want to make is in someone's pocket, is actually in someone's pocket. You have to learn how to have a skills. When you solve someone's problem, the person can now pay you freely. And that is the way the whole thing has to be. Yeah, so change your mindset. Final advice I will have to talk about this particular place is that specialize early. When you are specializing, if you are undergraduate here and you want to move into tech, specialize on time. Don't wait until you graduate before you now start doing something. I will tell you for free. Right now, Nigeria is in mess. We have already known that Nigeria is messing up. The government is not even doing anything. The worst thing you can do is start saying that if I graduate, I will go and learn a skill. Is a lie. If you graduate, Nigeria will start playing you 10-0. Even your family will play you 100-20-0. Immediately you graduate, your father will tell you, I've done everything that I have to do for you. Nothing else remain. Oh. It's just you there. Just start coming and start giving us money. I'm telling you, real life. But when you are in school, they are treating you as if you are special. You will go to NYNC and I'm one government child, and they treat you in a camp, and you think that is how life is. When you finish the NYNC and come out, you will start seeing the real Nigeria. Nigeria will start happening to you. And that is where you will now see most of the people, they will start doing anything possible just to make more money. When they start seeing that their friends have already started making money, you cannot see your friends making money and you are still talking about going to go and learn a skill, or you are calling your father to give you 200 something thousand to go and learn a skill. Nobody can do that. And you are doing something. The only thing I will advise you to do is that if you have a work that you are doing currently, small money, but you want to increase your income, you have to sacrifice. Those times that you wasted in school, you have to sacrifice them right now. What it simply means is that when you come back from work, you have to put your head inside your system and start learning. If sleep comes to you, bring water, bring buckets, keep it under the table. Put your leg inside it. You know the way you used to grind when you are in school just to pass exam. That is how you have to grind in tech industries before you will start moving from that small salary that you are earning to a bigger salary that you want to earn. And that is it. So that is this I just mentioned from number 1 to number 7, talking about the relevant tech careers and how you can stay adaptable. Now, when we look at another topic inside it that says why going deeper based, rushing through the tech industries. Now, for these ones are basically for most people that are already inside tech right here. You're already inside tech and you're already making money. You need to listen very, very carefully concerning what I'm about to say. The idea of going deeper into beasting rushing through tech, the idea is rooted in several key principles that leads to better outcomes and sustainable growth and long-term success. Number one aspect of it, if you are going deeper into a particular tech of your choice, you have to look at quality over quick winnings. Quality over quick winnings. You're already inside tech and you're making money. Stop building nonsense. If somebody gives you work, bring out time and do it very, very well. Not just because you have already seen that so many people are giving you work. You will now use because of it. You are just doing cut and join everything. Gra, 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 gra. And believe me, most of those people that came to you at that time that you were reigning and you didn't do well, you didn't settle them, you didn't build quality applications, you didn't give them quality services, they will all go away. And they will not even reference somebody to you. And that is when you will start having the issue. So always choose quality over quantity. Always choose quality over quick what wins. Some people they want a short-term wins. Like sincerely speaking, I'm not babbling. I will tell you for free. Most people want a tech skills that they will learn within 1 month and they will start making money. They're asking me, please, sir, which tech skills will I enter now? Within 1 month, I will start making money. I said, my dear, we don't have such program in our term. They will come and be telling me, please, sir, I saw your flyer, I saw your program on social media, I saw this. In your training school, is there any tech skills I can learn 1 month and then I will start making money? I said, no, there is not. What about 2 months? I said, no. How many? One, how many months? I would say you need about 6 months up. Even the most easiest tech skills, you still need more time to master them very, 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 very well. You will see somebody that went to school to study for 4 years, so 4 good years before you have a certificate, 4 years. And even the school that you are studying did not even teach you how to make money. But now you now want to make money, you now want to learn it in 1 month. How is it possible? So it doesn't work. So always choose quality. The quality when going deeper is that you have to spend more time. Spend more time. Stop looking for small, small ones that you will do and you just make small money. Focus on the bigger ones. That is why today I specialize in mobile development. Before you build three websites, I have already built one that will cover the three aspects of them. To build a mobile app now, let's say build for both Android and iOS, you will be talking about 1.5 million up. That is how the whole thing. Then some of them they will not say, okay, I need only Android, depending 600,000, 700,000, just one app. But a mobile, you will see a web developer, he can create a website of 200,000, 150,000. So don't rush to all those ones that will just give you a quick wins. Look for the hard ones. That is where the money is. If you are interested in the money full time, look for the hard ones, quality hard ones, and that is where the own money is. The number two aspect of it in going deeper is mastering drives innovation. You have to master that particular thing that you want to go deeper into it. If it's graphic design, you have to master it. Watch so many videos on YouTube, so many of them, and become master of it. Now, master of it is not 1 year, it's not 6 months. Some of you now want to learn the tech skills, and then after 6 months, you think you have already mastered that you want to know. Some mastering even take up to like 2 to 3 years. I'm telling you the real facts. Just like school is, if you enter school to study a particular course, you have to study it for 4 years. You will now have your degree certificate. Then after that, you now come out to now study and now buy a form to do masters. After masters, you now have to apply again to do your PhD before you now start talking about a professor. So the mastering simply means you need more years, you need 2 to 3 years before you have to master something. But what people normally do is that they overshift. When they learn this particular one and they did not get work, they will run away, leave it and rush to another one. Learn small, small, there's no work here, they will leave it. No, all the test skills can give you the kind of money that you want. You don't need to be moving from graphic design to mobile developer to a web developer. No, 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 no. Just master, stay at that lane and just master it. And that is it. Then number three is long-term efficiency. Always use a course that will take you for a long-term training. It's not just the one for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You So people always like to skip. They will just want to learn, they will not even learn the basics. They will just go and get code on internet and then put in the systems and then compile the app and steps. No, you have to go deeper into it so that you will fully understand every single aspect of what is there. Then number three is resilience to trend. I've talked about it. Tech trends comes and go. You have to be very, very careful. When it comes, embrace it. I said it that this AI that we are looking at now, it will be at the shift of 3 to 4 years, 5 years. We will now start talking about another one again. And that is how tech is. So immediately it comes, put all your efforts to learn about it. Today I'm teaching people about AI, I'm telling people about AI because of what I've used it. So immediately we heard about it, we started talking about it, we started making use of it. This was one of my biggest mistakes in my tech career. I did not embrace cryptocurrency on time. I did not. Assuming if I did, oh my God, I could have gone so far, made a lot of money, but I didn't go on time. And that is how tech is. So we are in the revolution of AI. Things are changing, everything is changing so fast. The truths are actually disappearing. That is why nobody is talking about the truth. If you go on social media, people are just lying. What they know that they are not doing, they are even telling people to do it. Yeah? So that is reference to trends. You have to look at the trends and follow it. Cybersecurity and AI is winning these days. Try to study a little bit about it and know how you can add it to that your deep learning, that particular skills that you are doing massively well. If you're a graphic designer, there are some AI that will help you to manipulate pictures and then you Photoshop it and then make use of it. So you have to start using those trends to work. Then number five is better problem solving. You have to focus on problem solving. What are you trying to solve? If you are in educational sector or banking sector or entertainment sector, pay more attention on the problems. Download so many of these apps before you build anyone. Download so many of these apps and see what their problems are and see if you can solve that problem and put it inside your own. And that's how your deep learning comes in. Number six is leadership and mentorship. Always have someone that mentors you. Don't just go on that journey on your own. Believe in me, you will miss so many ways. If you have a mentor, it will be a little bit faster because that mentor must have gone through all these things and then he will now come and help you, tell you where to go and how to go about it. Don't be shy. When you meet somebody that has your skills, don't compete with them. Most people are competing today. One of my young students the other day that is doing graphic design got a job of 90,000, just 90,000 per month. Instead of the person to come and start telling me, Nasa, Stasio, I got a job. Oh. He was now using it to do as if, sir, you cannot see now. I'm not a big person now. You can see I've gotten a job of 90,000. He's still a student, oh, thinking that 90,000 can do anything for you when you graduate. When you graduate, you will understand very, very better. So stop competing. Look at people that have grown beyond you and learn from them. Leadership and mentorship are very, very good. Go for that. Look for somebody that will be your mentor. So mentor people. You don't if you have graduated from your programs. You can as well keep chatting me. But if you're a random person and you just come and didn't have the time for you. So look for a place where you get a mentorship. Then avoid rushing through tutorials without experimenting or building from the scratch. I have said it before. You see somebody who wants to build an app. What they will just do, they will just go online and find a tutorial on how to build that app. They will just follow that tutorial the way it is. When you now build the app and give it to your client, want voting to be at the left. I want it to be at the right. That is where the problem is. You will start seeing that person help him and adjust his code. No. Avoid those tutorial traps. There are a lot of tutorial traps online. And I'm telling this not for beginners. I'm talking about people that are already into tech. Before you use a tutorial, just it will help you. Then number 8 is sustainability, pace. Tech moves faster and it breaks things. I keep telling people, you see, eh, the kind of career we're having right now in school is not helping out again. They have even governments and our parents are trying to realize that, see, most of the 90% of what you are being taught in school is a waste. You are not going to use it after school. I'm telling you, I'm a lecturer. I'm an HOD of a department, and I will tell you for free, 90% of what they are being taught in school cannot even help you after school. So you have to use tech and move faster and break things. If you're into business, start putting tech inside your business. If you're into this, if you're into nursing, you are into medicine, you are into this, start looking for, are they AI that can diagnose people's sicknesses and tell you kind of drugs that you can use it. Find them. These are the things you have to start sustaining. So all those things limit to so many efficiencies that you have to have in your career journey. And why should you move fast? Why should you move fast? Because speed matters in text. Speed, you see speed, it matters in everywhere. Nobody will want to use a phone that is slow than to compare to a phone that is very, very fast. Even people used to say it, that, that the person with the speed is the most strongest. If you are fastest, you are the most strongest. I believe some of you must have watched this IP Man, this movie, IP Man, one Chinese karate movie like that. It's not that the IP Man is strong physically. He has so many people that are stronger than him, but because he's fast, he could be able to beat them. So in the tech industries, if you want to beat people, you have to speed. You need speed. Some of you cannot even type. They cannot even type. They are into tech and you ask them to, please, can you just type something for me and print it out? They will just be doing like this. Yeah? With one hand, with one finger, and they will be doing like this. You just be wondering, is it this kind of stuff this person will use to build something? And so it's very important. Speed also does what matters. Whatever that you are doing in tech, start doing it as fast as possible. Stop wasting time. Stop procrastinating. Stop. You just have to keep moving. Don't look at anybody. Don't check if your friends is doing well or not. If you pass them, they go. Tech does not wait for anybody. I keep telling people, for the fact that Nigerian economy is so bad that they are not making use of more of this tech, it does not slow down technology in this world. No. As far as other countries, they are doing well in their country, and tech will definitely be moving as fast as it can. You can't run away from it. That was the secret that we discovered. Let me give you an example of how this thing happened in my own life and how it has helped me up to today and made me what I am. Is the speed that I applied when I was in school. In 200 level, most people do not even have to learn software development. I registered for a tech program in MIIT, and I was moving from my school at Uli, COOU. I was moving from there to Onitsha every Wednesdays and every Friday just to learn a tech skill. I'm telling you. Now, getting to 300 level, I found out that JAMB CBT, like JAMB used to write CBT and pencil to paper. So if you want to register JAMB, you have to choose in any of them. I told myself that technology does not wait for anybody, and technology does not go back forward, it moves forward. So I calculated, I said that one day Nigerian government will tell everybody that if you want to take JAMB, it's everybody has to use CBT. And if such thing happens, people will not even know software that they will use to practice how to use the JAM software. Do you know what I did in my 200 level second semester? I registered for JAM just to sit down and see how their software is. I went to JAM, used my flash. I used flash, went there and screenshot the softwares, everything. I registered for JAM not just to write JAM, but just to get how their software looks because I know by next year they may make everybody to start using the CBT. Because of what I found out that in that CBT, if you write exam in CBT, your results will come out faster than if you write with pencil and paper. So I decided to build the computer-based test. We were building it. Before we know it, it was announced on a national TV. And nobody knows how the JAM software is. Most of the schools that were just looking around, what are we going to do? It was a very big problem as of that time in 2013. It was a very big, massive 2014, 2013. It was a very big problem. We rushed and deployed our software. We started selling. We were even afraid to sell online. That was my biggest that was my biggest mistake again. We could have sell online, but because we are young, we were afraid that JAB will come and arrest us. We didn't sell online. We didn't sell anything online. We started going to private schools, private secondary schools to sell their softwares. That was how we made our first end while we are still in school. I was able to pay my school fees in 300 level and in final year. I'm not lying. The records are there. I was able to do that even when I was still in school. So getting to my IT for 300 level, eh? We have already started going to Enugu, Abia, so many places selling our software. And that was how speed can help you. So when you see something today and people are still doing it small, 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 rush and build the system. Build that system and come out. Before by next year, you see how the thing will just blow the internet. I was listening to a broadcast where P2B was talking about something. He said he could have invested in Netflix. That Netflix people came to him and was asking him to invest in Netflix. Not in Netflix. I'm talking about Zoom, the Zoom company, not Netflix. People, he was telling them that how can somebody virtually be having meeting online and they don't want to do it physically? But this company saw what may happen in the future and they were so busy building Zoom, making it much more better. Immediately we enter COVID-19 for 2019. Bam. The words of Zoom just went up. So many investors were coming, money was already going up. Eh? The same thing happens to Amazon. Amazon, when they started building a buying system here, whereby people buy and sell, they created the website, but they will buy from themselves and sell by themselves until 2019 below. That was what makes Jesgon the most richest man on earth. You
Okay.
have to speed,
Thank you very
and
much.
that is it. Yeah.
We are just
So I think I'm done. I'm done with this. Thank you guys for listening, and God bless you. Go on, Jude.
yeah. Thank you very much, sir. I was giving you signals long ago, but I understand the passion there. So these are the ones remaining, and I believe they heard what we said, and I believe that they will impact it in their different environments. So thank you very much. I sincerely and honestly appreciate. So I don't know, just brief questions of 2, 3 minutes and we conclude. Anyone of you that has questions to ask? If there is no, we can conclude. Anybody with question? Okay. Abu Sunday. We just have 8 minutes, so make it brief. I think he's not saying anything. Abosan, are you there? Do any other person have question? Abosan, if you are talking, your mic is off.
Hello,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Kene. I really appreciate your effort. You really did justice to it. So my question, because of time, as a junior developers that just completed the the basis as a full stack developer, where can you start from?
Over to you,
Okay,
sir.
if I can
Where
hear
can you
you,
start your application from to gain a real life, a hands-on experience?
yes, I mentioned such stuff. I said if you're a beginner, start with volunteering.
Okay,
If you're a web developer and you have not gotten any job from anybody, and you
yes,
know you are good in what you're doing, look for your own church. Go to your pastor, say, "Sir, let me create a website for your church." Go to your old
okay,
school and say, maybe if there's a school around you, go there and tell them, "I can create a website for you people." Yeah, when you must have created it, bring it to them and tell them that it only requires small money for me to host it, and I want to give it to you people free. Talk to the headmaster. You have to make noise. I said it
yes, sir.
before, you have to go on social media. Start posting. It's not only by posting Bella and all these people. Start posting about yourself. Go to printing press. Get a t-shirt. Eh? And put
Yes,
web developer. Snap a picture, a passport of it. And use it as your
yes,
profile picture in your WhatsApp so that everybody in your contact knows that you're a web developer. So that if any opportunity comes out, you will hit it. I keep telling people the definition of success for me is preparation plus opportunity is equals to success. So if you must have prepared yourself, just start looking for opportunities. Immediately the
okay.
opportunity hits you, that is your success.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. And we just have barely 5 minutes. I hope we enjoyed what we did today. Or do anybody have a question? We just need one question to conclude. If there is none, we can conclude. Okay, I appreciate you, sir, Mr. Rancho. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate everyone that joined us. And I pray that everything that happened this night will be a light in us, that will ignite more light within us. And I wish you all a good night rest. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, organizer. Thank you, the organizer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you, sir.